But we're going to go ahead and start to, and I just turned the skillet on, so we're not quite ready yet. We're going to fry some bacon. Getting ready to blanch these beans. I'm going to drop them in boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes and immediately put them in ice water so they can maintain their green, but they'll be cooked to some degree when I go to saute them later. It will help. We're going to add just some things that go along wonderfully with green beans. Seasoning wise, you got to have some bacon.
You can't go wrong with bacon.
All right, I'm going to drop my fresh green beans.
Yummy.
And we're just going to let them go for about 3 minutes. Now, I'm mainly doing this to get some bacon grease, but we're also going to break this bacon up.
Oh, so I could eat the bacon if you're just getting grease.
Yeah, listen now.
I could eat all the bacon for you.
You're a bacon eater.
I like it. That looks pretty good.
We're going to take this bacon, set it aside. We're going to save some of that. Not all of it. We don't need all that bacon grease.
That is a lot of grease, isn't it?
That's a whole lot of grease. So our beans are sufficiently blanched. I'm going to drop them into the cold water.
What's to stop them from cooking?
Yes. I'll maintain that beautiful green. So I'm going to take some of this bacon grease off because I don't need all of it. I'm going to save maybe a tablespoon or 2. Because I've got other things to cook in it, all right?
Good.
Next thing I'm going to do is take some pearl onions.
I like those little onions.
You know, we had that left over from our recipe the other night.
Ooh, yummy.
I'm going to take those, saute them. If you will, break those up into like half-size pieces, the
Right.
bigger pieces.
You want me to just throw them in as I go?
Yeah. And we're going to saute our little pearl onions along with some fresh mushrooms. So at this point, we don't need a whole lot of salt because of our bacon.
I could eat that.
Oh, I'm going to take a little bit of more of all-purpose seasoning. When I put the green beans back in here, I'm going to take just a little bit chicken broth and just a little bit of, I think we used a white balsamic vinegar in here, just to give that little tang. What you could also do with this particular recipe is take a little store-bought, some of the French onion flavoring, where you'd make your dip or your soup with. Just a little bit of that dry seasoning in here will add wonders to that. I might put just a little
pinch
tad
of that in there
towards the end.
It smells good already.
Doesn't
I don't
it?
know. Yeah. I like
And it's
those
pretty too. I love those little pearl onions. You
I
don't
do
think
too.
about those.
I do too.
Now we're going to drop our green beans
Yummy.
into our mushrooms. I'm going to take just a little bit.
That chicken broth?
Chicken broth. Let that steam up there. A little bit of that French onion soup I was talking about.
Good idea. Yeah, I like that.
I wasn't going to do anything store-bought, but it's just such a nice little flavor. It adds so much. I'm going to crank this up.
You know, back in the day, people used it. Mom would put it in a roast. They'd use it for all kinds of stuff.
For everything.
Makes a good dip.
So look at what we've got here.
That looks
You
amazing.
see, they're just a little bit crunchy, but they're starting to give just a little bit.
They're glistening in beautiful
They're
color.
glistening
They're
and
perfect.
beautiful.
They're perfect.
Those are going to be delicious.
Yes, they are.
We got those mushrooms and the pearl onions and a little bit of that nice flavoring. I'm going to put just a little more of an all-seasoning,
Okay.
all-purpose seasoning here. And in the end, I'm going to splash that with just a little bit of vinegar. I'll tell you what. I had to keep this bacon away from you. But go ahead and, if you will, pinch that in small pieces and we'll put that over the top when we're done.
Okay.